Officer Downe. Down. Down. Maggie, are you excited? Oh.
This was a good movie. Officer Downe.
Down. Down.
2016 Officer Downe. C-O-W-N-E. That's his name. It's a good wordplay. Because he also dies a lot.
My city's gone to hell. Monster bosses have an iron grip that can't be broken. But they're wrong. Dead wrong.
2016 movie, action comedy, science fiction.
You could tell almost immediately that it was based on a graphic novel.
Like right away. And
you
then,
said, this is graphic novel-y, and I was like, yeah, it is. Based on a graphic novel of the same name.
Because like it's based on, you know, like the shot compositions, the color schemes, the editing. It felt very like Sin City / Scott Pilgrim.
Sin City, yeah. I was thinking like Preacher. Because it has the weird character designs.
Oh, very
That's
good
what we
costume
were watching.
design.
Excellent costume designs. We were like, that's when you said it. Because I said, oh, the costume designs are excellent.
Yeah.
The, Japanese Army.
Chinese?
Grandmaster.
I think they're Chinese.
Grandmaster Flash.
Grandmaster Flash.
Look at you.
Landmaster
No,
Flash. What was his
I
name?
think it was Grandmaster Flash because like that it was the play on the rapper verse.
Yeah.
Like the old Chinese.
But his
films.
army, excellent uniforms. The nuns,
fucking
amazing
dubbing.
with the paint.
It's. I mean, there's too much to go over in this.
We finally did it, guys.
We finally had a movie that didn't
3
suck.
days this week where we were miserable.
Thank you for ruining the audio.
And we finally found it. And it was a good find by Jay. It was super fun, over the top gore and fighting and a lot of
All right, so
flashes
what
and
is the
stuff.
premise of the movie? What's the plot?
So Officer Terrence Downe is a lifelong cop. It was his job. He loved his job. It was his whole life. Rookie comes onto the scene. He's brought into the inner fold. Basically, the LAPD has found a way using telekinetics to reanimate Officer Downe every time he dies. So they send him into the worst, hardest hit, I guess it's kind of drug and organized crime.
Basically
Dens.
like the ultra violence, the ultra
He clears it all out. He can't really die easily. He clears it all out. The team comes in to clean up. They reanimate his body. They've been doing it since the 70s is when he became a cop. And the end is actually kind of touching. But there's so many weird things in this movie that never get explained, which is both amazing and
it's
just
perfect.
You want more.
Yeah,
like the Fortune 500. These animal mask wearing people.
Like the criminals behind everything who are these animal people, these anthropomorphic animals. And I want to know more. And I guarantee it's in the comics.
Yeah.
But like, I love that the movie is just a taste.
Yeah, it's just a taste of what's to come. And there's a bumper at the end, which was pretty cool.
And like you can tell,
so
like there's something
I feel like there's
else.
coming more. We gotta look and see if there's a second.
I don't think there's gonna be another movie, but it's definitely like, hey, here's a touch to that other character that you love from the comics.
I'm kind of excited to see, like, is it a comic that's still going on?
Oh yeah, I definitely want to read this. It's from the very beginning. It absolutely knows what kind of movie it is. I saw the trailer for this in 2016. And I had the exact same reaction to this trailer as I did to that Keanu Reeves movie. Oh no, not Keanu Reeves. Nick Cage movie where he's like a samurai in the wasteland. And that trailer it was so good. Like this trailer just made me drop my jaw, and I was like, "Where is this playing? I want to go see this in the theater." And literally, what happened was life took over, and I forgot it even existed until just a little while ago. And then I ended up finding it online and buying it. It is so good. Like unlike that horrible Nick Cage Samurai Wasteland movie, which I don't even remember the name of it anymore. It was so stupid.
I'm not a prisoner!
This is fucking awesome. It knows what it is,
And it leans into
and
it so
leans
good.
into it, and it knows its audience. When the violence hits, the violence is so over the top, kind of like The Boys, where it's no longer violent. It becomes more of a character, like a little humorous. Okay, Maggie, we're gonna just stop you from chewing on that for a second, okay? It becomes more comedic than anything else, and I really like that. I really appreciate that.
There's the art,
Oh my god, that's so cool.
right? It's very
It looks badass.
true to the story. They did a good remake, a good film based off of it.
So he's part RoboCop, he's part Frankenstein.
This was a lot of fun. Kim Coates is the main. He's Officer
He
Downe.
plays Downe, yeah.
He's the best. You'll know him from other things, but he's the best son of anarchy.
He's also the best part of the movie. Like
He's so good.
He leans into the ham. He chews the scenery. He has the worst one-liners, and it's
They're
perfect.
just such cop
It's so
liners.
perfect.
Some kung fu cowards. I'm gonna have to bust out lethal
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
It was fucking great. It was fucking great. Like, it was so good that we actually watched the credits. Like, you can always tell if you had a good time watching a movie if you want to sit through the credits and read the names.
Yeah. We always comment, we watch a lot of bad movies, low budget indie bad movies.
Yeah.
So our favorite thing to do is to watch the credits and see how many, number one, how many things did the director, writer, main actor, producer, creator take on? Number two, how many people are related? So we're always like, oh, there's a Durham, and there's another Durham, and there's two more. I bet you that's the folks, that's the mom, and
Brother,
or the
sisters,
sister,
the
the
cousin,
wife.
Yep.
So it's always kind of neat to see that. Or, oh, hey, your leading man was also costume design.
Yeah. There's also the effects supervisor and the cameraman and boom operator.
We didn't see that on this, but we did watch
no,
the
this
whole
was-
thing
this
just to
was
see
done
who
well.
was involved. And then also to see who did the soundtrack. They wrote a song for this called Officer Downe.
Officer Downe!
Down.
I'm gonna be
It's
downloading
super
this.
catchy.
It is so good.
And it was done by, darn it, now I can't
Insert
remember it.
name here.
Yeah. But so we watched all the way to the end for that, and thankfully we did, because there was a cute little bumper at the end. This was neat.
It was fantastic.
Reminiscent of Happy.
Yeah, very reminiscent of Happy.
Where
yeah.
it's kind of goofy, but like, ooh, that's dark.
Yeah.
It was very good. This is worth a watch if you guys haven't seen it. This one was fun.
If you enjoy the over-the-topness of Hobo with a Shotgun, meets the boys, meets Scott Pilgrim without the cutesy, fun stuff, it's much more leaning into the darkness and the fun of the darkness. If you like that, cannot recommend it enough. It was absolute joy.
A hobo with a shotgun.
Soups lose hundreds of people each year to collateral damage.
And on top of that, we finally got to watch a good movie after a shit-tastical weekend.
Wow, it got bad reviews. 33% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It has 4.48
Yep.
on IMDb. I think people went into this thinking they were going to watch a normal Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
They don't understand that there's different subgenres, and then this subgenre is it's hitting it right on the nose perfectly.
Yeah, I think they did an excellent job.
I thought it was perfect.
They knew what it was. We knew what it
Right,
was. I
right.
liked what it was.
Granted,
Some
if
people
I had
don't.
gone into this thinking it was going to be like Die Hard, I would have been confused. But I think it's because we've watched all the other stuff. We've watched all the
Yeah.
really, really bad stuff. We've watched the more artsy stuff. We've watched movies like Manborg and The Editor
Yeah,
and
so we
Father's
get
Day. It feels very much in that vein.
We get a feel, for... We're more receptive to it, maybe, but I think it's worth a watch if you like just over-the-top action and
Super fun.
super fun kills and
Like-
stuff. This was good.
Imagine, the movie Kung Fury, how Kung Fury was very on the nose with the humor aspects. This wasn't that. This was as if Kung Fury was done super seriously. That's the kind of aesthetic you would be going for.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, though. Fantastic.
Yeah, this one was good. We can go to bed tonight.
We can go to bed.
We can
Speaking
rest
of which,
easy.
let's go to bed.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Officer down. 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 Officer down. 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 Officer down. Down.